How the fuck did Sean Penn interview that drug lord? How do you do something like that and the government isn't like, hey, you know, we're trying to find that guy? You know, and you're sitting there palling around with them? Probably bought him like Fast Times at Ridgemont High DVDs, right, for his underground lair. Dude, I love Sean Penn as an actor, but how out of your fucking tree are you that you're going to go and interview that fucking guy? You know, I'm trying to think how many fucking stand-up specials I would have to put out before I would go fucking interview somebody in like I guess ISIS is actually fighting, but we're fucking with them too, you know? I would just think, I'm going to walk in there with my microphone. They're all going to laugh at me, and then they're going to saw my fucking head off. Or even worse, tie me to a chair. Fucking torture me to death. That's insane. Hey, good on him. Also, I don't understand. Is it El Chapo? That's his name. He sounds like such a gentleman, huh? El Che. He's a good chap. El Chapo. I don't fucking get it, man. What are you doing? Why did he go down there and interview that guy? And like how well does Sean Penn's movies do? That drug dealer's on the run. He's on the run from our government, right? Isn't this the guy who escaped? I don't fucking know. You know what's going on is my fucking internet won't let me sign on. So I can't fucking see anything. I can't see the fucking highlights. Nothing, you know, all I'm up here is I fucking got one goddamn channel and a bunch of Tim Horton fucking commercials, which is their Dunkin' Donuts. See if I can sign on here. Isn't El Chapo the guy that that keeps escaping from jail? Is that the guy? El Chapo. Come on, man. Come on. This connection is untrusted. Ah, Jesus Christ. It's probably some psycho from Alberta trying to hack in here. That seems like they're Texas to me when you're up here. It's all fucking oilmen and ranchers and shit. And then you got Edmonton. Edmonton seems like it's nice. You know what I mean? Like that's their like business hub. You know, I'm totally judging these just by doing like driving through and doing a little bit of stand-up out here. Like when I did stand-up in Calgary, great people, but fucking animals. Jesus fucking Christ. They were animals. I don't know if it's because the place that we performed at, there was like no carpeting or nothing. They were fucking, I think it was also because it was bring your own beer. Fucking animals. I would never fuck with anybody from Calgary. I saw the way they behaved when they were in a good mood, excited for a show. Don't ever fuck with anybody from Calgary. I went to Edmonton. It was civilized. Calgary. Jesus Christ. They had everything but a hooker swinging from a swing. You know, back in the old days with the saloons where they had the whores, you know, way overdressed. Once again, it might just be a fucking movie thing. So much of my history is based on that. By the way, I can't get on the fucking internet, but for some reason, I can fucking, I can do it over the, I could do it on my phone. Let me look up El Chapo here. Like I said, he sounds like such a chap. I just think like that English thing. Yeah, well, Chapo, he's a Mexican chap. How Mexico secretly launched a crackdown after Penn met El Chapo. How El Chapo was finally captured again. That was 1 day ago. Will El Chapo rat out rival cartels, corrupt officials? It's got to be a lot of stress being this El Chapo guy, huh? Joaquin Guzman. You know, I got to say, he looks like a Mexican Robert Blake, like during the Beretta years. Not when he says, yeah, that's me who's also on the phone, and then starts laughing. This is when you know you lived a fucking crazy life. This is just the front page of this guy's, if you search this guy's name. How El Chapo was finally captured again. Will El Chapo, I read those. El Chapo Guzman. Sean Penn talks about him. El Chapo had erectile dysfunction surgery while on the run. Well, that's nice to know he took a pit stop, you know. Guy takes care of himself. How nervous was that doctor working on that maniac's dick? El Chapo speaks, Rolling Stone. Sean Penn has terrible regret about meeting El Chapo. Well, what did he think he was going to meet? He's going to get some fucking Sherry's berries. The hunt for El Chapo. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, the truth about the jailbreak. There's nothing here about an older, wiser El Chapo. Puts out a little singer-songwriter. Jesus fucking Christ. Dude, you don't realize how fucking finished we are? Just as a race. Not as a race. As humanity. That's what I'm trying to say. Just as people. We're fucking done. You know, Rolling Stone this month has Sean Penn talking to El Chapo, and Leonardo DiCaprio's on the cover, and they're billing him. He has a plan to save the planet. What are we doing? What the fuck is our government not doing that A-list fucking actors have to talk to drug lords and try to save the planet? I mean, there's got to be... How many leaks are in the fucking dam at this point? I don't know about you guys. That does not make me feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Boomer Esiason to figure out how to fucking colonize Mars. That's the next thing that they're going to have in the Rolling Stone. You know what I mean? Why the fuck do I want to hear that? Can I hear a scientist? You know? How about have a Navy SEAL interview El Chapo? I don't know, Bill. How about you shut the fuck up? All right, I will. I don't know. I get unsettled. Then I have problems with digestion. I can't even remember what the fuck I was going to look up. What was I initially looking up before I got to El Chapo? Jesus Christ, some of the stories on that guy. You know, it's right up there with that fucking Rod Stewart rumor from way back in the day. Remember that one? I think it was, I can't even remember if it was Rod Stewart. Yeah, they found like a gallon of jizz in his stomach. His stomach had to be pumped. You know, a gallon. He went to Trader Joe's and bought some fucking all-natural organic I'm sorry. He got a gallon of it. You know, no, he went to, what's that place where you buy everything in bulk? Those fucking whales are pushing around those pallet jacks buying Cheerios. You got to get a membership to it. It begins with a C. It's not Cunties. What's the name of that? I never go to the fucking place. Once I had to go in there and get a membership. They wanted all this fucking information. Oh, Christ. What the fuck is it called? Not Coat Check. I'm never going to remember it. You know what I'm saying. That just kills the jokes, Bill. When you can't remember the fucking references, it absolutely kills it. Costco. Hey, he went to Costco. He bought one of those big fucking gallons of fucking jizz. And on a dare, he chugged it. Anyway, so here's something on El Chapo. El Chapo, they said, I can't remember, like, just fucking killed this person's whole family, took their kids, and somebody, this is why I don't believe it, like, took his kids and then flew them to Colombia and then threw them off a bridge. It's like, really? There's not any bridges in Mexico? You never know what to believe. But I got to tell you, when you go south of the U.S., you do not want to piss anybody off, as far as I can tell. That's some next level shit. And I can say that because I just read papers from the United States. That's just next level. Like, you know, you're mad at somebody and then, you know, how you get your revenge is just some next. I read that Killing Pablo one time. I had to put the book down like 3 times. Some of the shit they just said that the guy did. Now, I don't know if the fucking guy did this shit, but I remember one time hearing that the guy had a party. All right, and everybody's out there by the pool, standing around, you know. And what's his face there? Pablo Escobar's standing there, you know. Everybody's ignoring the weight that he's putting on as he sits there in his fucking Hager action slacks, you know. He seemed to like those. He's stretched. And, you know, still tucked him in right at the waist. You know what I mean? Tucked him right in the waist, didn't push the pants down, didn't do the fucking shirt untucked. He tucked it right in. And they said that he allegedly found one of the people, you know, one of the maids, I don't know what, allegedly was stealing. So they tied this guy's legs together and his arms behind his back, and they threw him in the house pool and just watched him drown as everyone was standing there at the party. You know? I'd say there must have been a lot of ice shaking and drinks after that one. Like, so is this a Victorian house, Pablo, Mr. Escobar? I don't want to go in the pool. Yeah, people getting their faces ripped off. Was it torture and death? They're like peeling their fucking faces back. This is not funny. This is not what this podcast is about.